Hi, my name is Jay, and I want to remind you what is at stake this election year. Millions of voters are not happy with the present administration, nor are they thrilled with the present candidates that are running in opposition. Every presidential election, I have heard how crucial the election is since the time of Truman. Well, this is no exception this election year, so I have decided to run for president as a write-in candidate and bring the country back on course. After years of failure by professional politicians, it is time to bring back our country to the greatness and respect that we have had up to now by bringing government back to the people and not just to the few. Have paper and pen handy, and I will give you a site to go to so you can ask questions. I'm giving you a choice so you don't have to vote for the lesser of two evils. Our founding fathers gave us a constitution that has stood the test of time and has been the envy of the world. Our Bill of Rights, along with the Constitution and with the slogan "In God We Trust," has been the bedrock of our nation. We have prospered as a nation and have the highest living standard in the world. Oh yes, us as a nation have had some tough times and overcome some obstacles, such as the Great Depression and world wars, but our people have had resilience and resolve to overcome and push forward with innovation and dedication to maintain world leadership. However, this is slipping. We have always had the wealthy, middle class, and poor, and have survived the times. Understand that not all people are created equal when it comes to achievement and success. All we can do is make sure everyone has an equal opportunity to achieve. We have become a divided nation as never before, with each organization seeking dominance rather than compromise. Let's take a look at this for a moment. We have the Democrats versus the Republicans, and the liberals versus the conservatives, wealthy versus middle and poor class, Christians versus atheists, labor versus corporations, open borders, closed borders, legal immigration versus illegal immigration, right-to-work states versus union states, welfare versus work, meat versus vegetarians, capitalism versus socialism, and pro-life versus abortion. The list is endless. But what we need is direction and leadership to resolve these differences, knowing that all people cannot be pleased with every issue. The rights of the majority must be protected as much as the rights of the minority. We also have problems with major issues like cap and trade, companies moving overseas, public education versus charter education, EPA and FDA. We need a fair and balance, and I will bring that. Congress cannot exempt themselves from laws passed on ordinary citizens. We need common sense brought back. I'm going to give you a site now. It's called jay.nelson44@gmail.com. Here's a list of support that I will bring to the President's office. That every law-abiding citizen has the right to gun ownership, pro-life movement, and that all life should be protected. That we are a nation under God. Charter schools that meet educational standards, and those parents have the right to choose. That the age of children must attend school be increased to age 18, and those parents are held accountable. Real debt reduction. We need to rein in radical judges who impose laws according to their ideological views rather than constitutional law. Tax overhaul, border enforcement, balanced budget, limited federal government, and greater states' rights. Marriage between a man and a woman. English as a national language. National Day of Prayer. I am in favor that Social Security be removed from the general fund and invested. I'm in favor of welfare and food stamp reform. The deeper one reads the 2,800-page Obamacare, the worse it gets. This needs to be abolished and a sensible plan put in place where all have to abide without special interests getting exemptions. Our present laws and not Sharia law, truth regarding food labeling laws, organic farmers, and the people's right to choose for themselves what is best. Voter ID, so we know who is voting. I am in favor of a flat, simple tax in order to close the loopholes. These are just some of the issues that I support. I also advocate some amendments to the Constitution, such as Congress cannot pass laws that exempt themselves. Those children born to illegals in the United States are not citizens of this country. That English is a national language. Also to strengthen the citizens' rights to bear arms. I can't cover every issue in this short time span, but I can guarantee you that I can lead our nation to prosperity and happiness. Common citizens created a solid foundation. Let a common citizen build a nation from that foundation. I'm not intimidated by power, wealth, or celebrity status. I will make sure that the United States, that's you, gets a fair treaty, not one that favors the other countries and hurts our nation and eventually our citizens. Now your part is to write my name in on the ballot, which is also a vote for you. This has never been done before, but you can change that if you want a new direction and stability. Remember when the 38th governor was elected in Minnesota? Jesse Ventura rode up on a motorcycle and took on the establishment, beating both Republican Coleman and Democrat Humphreys as a Reform Party candidate. People said no way, the media took it as a joke, and yet when the ballots were counted, he was the winner. The people of Minnesota were tired of politics as usual, and the establishment. We face the same situation now. People are fed up with the status quo and want a new direction. People are looking for a leader. Though Jesse and I differ on policy, we agree on changing the atmosphere. This movement won't be easy, but if each one of you vote for me and pass this on to your friends and keep it going, we can overcome the establishment obstacles and win back the country. Never forget, no matter your status in life, the equalizer is one vote that we all have. I want to thank you for your attention, and here's the site that you can contact me at and ask me any questions.